Norway, a quiet land at the edge of northern Europe, suddenly becoming the focus of global attention. A country usually defined by the cold silence of Scandinavia is now filled with the determined footsteps of Allied soldiers. Polish troops have just arrived. At the same time, French forces are preparing their vehicles and heavy equipment for deployment. All of this is part of NATO's major exercise, Brilliant Jump, a demonstration of speed, readiness, and unity. And it is this show of strength that has left Russia truly shocked. The Polish army's arrival is significant. These are not ceremonial units, but trained and experienced soldiers who understand the realities of Europe's modern security environment. Coming from a country that directly borders Belarus, a close Russian ally, Poland knows exactly what is at stake. The soldiers move with urgency, establishing command posts, unloading supplies, and preparing for field operations. Every step is deliberate. Poland is one of NATO's frontline states, and it has invested heavily in its military over the past decade. Deploying to Norway demonstrates that Polish forces are not confined to their homeland defense. They are part of NATO's larger shield, capable of reinforcing allies thousands of kilometers away. On the other side of the operation, French troops are methodically preparing their equipment. Armored vehicles are checked for mobility, supply trucks are loaded, and heavy gear is staged for movement. What may appear as routine maintenance is, in reality, a crucial part of combat readiness. France brings more than just manpower. It is one of NATO's strongest militaries, a nuclear power, and a leader in expeditionary warfare. Its forces are trained to move quickly, operate far from home, and integrate with allies. Here in Norway, their role is to ensure that logistics, the backbone of any military campaign, are ready to support a rapid deployment. Brilliant Jump is not an ordinary drill. It is the flagship exercise of NATO's Very High Readiness Joint Task Force, a rapid reaction unit designed to move at short notice. The exercise's purpose is simple: test the alliance's ability to move troops and heavy equipment across borders under realistic conditions. Within hours of activation, soldiers must be ready to leave their home bases. Within days, they must be deployed to another part of Europe, fully equipped and combat capable. That is the essence of brilliant jump speed, flexibility, and unity. Norway plays a special role in NATO's strategy. Its geography is critical, stretching into the Arctic, bordering the Barents Sea, and located near key maritime routes. This region is also home to Russia's Northern Fleet, one of the most powerful naval groups in the world, with ballistic missile submarines capable of reaching targets across the globe. For NATO, practicing deployments to Norway is about more than defense. It is about controlling the North Atlantic, ensuring freedom of navigation, and preparing to counter any moves Russia might make in the high north. The presence of Polish and French troops here shows that NATO can bring reinforcements to this remote region quickly and effectively. From Moscow, the message is clear and unsettling. Poland represents the eastern shield of NATO, a state that has consistently warned of Russian aggression. France, meanwhile, represents Western Europe's military strength and strategic influence. To see both nations operate together in Norway, on Russia's northern doorstep, sends a powerful signal. Even though NATO describes the exercise as defensive, Russia interprets it differently. For the Kremlin, Brilliant Jump is a rehearsal, a test of how NATO would deploy forces if tensions in Europe escalated into open conflict. The combination of Poland's proximity and France's global power makes this scenario especially concerning. Exercises like Brilliant Jump have far-reaching consequences. They reassure NATO members, especially those in Eastern Europe, that the alliance will not hesitate to defend them. For countries like Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, small nations facing enormous pressure from their Russian neighbor, these exercises are proof that NATO's promises are backed by real action. For NATO as a whole, Brilliant Jump strengthens interoperability. Soldiers from Poland and France must coordinate communications, tactics, and logistics. By training together, they ensure that when real crises come, their forces can operate as a single, unified army. And for Russia, the message is unavoidable. NATO's forces are mobile, responsive, and united. Any attempt to test the alliance's resolve would meet immediate resistance. The scale of the exercise is impressive. Convoys of vehicles move through staging areas. Troops establish temporary bases, set up communications networks, and coordinate joint maneuvers. Polish infantry drills side by side with French armored crews, practicing the kind of combined operations that would be essential in a real conflict. Every movement is tracked, every decision evaluated. NATO planners are not just watching, they are learning. They're measuring how quickly troops can deploy, how effectively equipment can be moved, and how smoothly different nations can operate together. The lessons from Brilliant Jump will shape NATO's future strategy. Norway's northern frontier adds another layer of importance. The Arctic is becoming a new zone of competition, rich in resources, open to new sea routes, and strategically vital. Russia has already expanded its presence there, building bases and deploying new weapon systems. By training in Norway, NATO shows that it is prepared to operate in harsh Arctic conditions. This is about survival in extreme cold, operating in remote terrain, and sustaining forces where supply lines are stretched. For Russia, this is a reminder that it does not hold the Arctic uncontested. NATO is present, capable, and ready. The images from Norway tell a powerful story. Polish troops arriving with determination, French soldiers preparing heavy equipment with precision. Together, they embody NATO's strategy of speed, strength, and solidarity. For Norway, the exercise provides reassurance that it will not face threats alone. For NATO, it validates the readiness of its rapid reaction forces. And for Russia, it delivers a message that cannot be ignored. The alliance is united, prepared, and capable of defending every corner of Europe. This is why Brilliant Jump matters. This is why Poland and France and Norway matter. And this is why Russia is shocked.